Hello everybody, my name is Dylan. Today I'm going to be interviewing my future father-in-law. His name is Neil. He's 62 years old and his occupation is a forester for the state of Vermont. We're going to ask him a few questions about kind of how his life has continued to be active through his work and also his lifestyle. We're going to see what type of workout regimen he does and maybe some of his healthy eating habits that have also helped him to live a healthy life. So we'll go and meet Neil and we'll go from there. Hello Neil, thanks for interviewing, being an interviewer today. Just want to ask you a few questions about your physical activity. First we'll start with maybe some activities that you used to do in your younger years compared to now.
I've always done sports, softball, football, soccer, basketball. As I got older, I sort of got out of doing things, and then about the age of 40, with the basketball, high school built a big field house. Got back into playing basketball with, I guess you call it the older crowd, during lunch times and on weekends, and did that for quite a bit. But of course, as you get older, you get injuries. Several times I had to go in for orthoscopic surgery on my left knee, tearing my meniscus, and that eventually had me changed, and I no longer play basketball or run like I used to. So I had to change my regimen.
So how has the knee injury affected your daily routine? Has it affected in the way you exercise or the way you live your daily life?
I don't, like I said, I don't run or play basketball. I try to ride a bike more. In the summer, I try to do stationary bike. In the winter, I try to do exercises that strengthen my knee. I wear one of those sleeves, though you might see it advertised on Cooper it's called, sorry. And not that it's, the doctor, my orthopedic surgeon suggested it, not that it helps psychologically that you have something touching the knee. And I notice if I'm driving or anytime my knee hurts, if I just rub it, the pain or not so much pain but irritation stops.
Right.
So it does help, I guess, psychologically.
Great.
So I'll keep wearing it until I think it doesn't help.
Now, do you have any friends that are your age or maybe younger or older than you that you work out with, or is it more individual?
I pretty much work out individually. Once in a while there's a younger guy at work, we go and do the stationary bike. And I still see some of my old basketball players. Some are older, younger, and some of them are still hanging in there. I guess they're lucky. More fortunate than me, I don't know. But they'll all tell me they have aches and pains, so.
All right.
And a few people say you're smart.
All right, great, thanks. So now what we'll actually do is we'll have Neil show us maybe a few stretches and some activities that he does to maintain his knee and his flexibility and things like that. So now we're going to have Neil show us just a few of his exercises that he does. The first exercise that we're going to go over is the plank.
I hurt my back. Doctor said I had a herniated disc, but luckily I didn't have surgery or any treatment like that. I did it through physical therapy. And I always try to work on my core for my back. For a while it was pretty good every day. Now I try to do it as much as I can, but I do a plank for 2 minutes. And I just...
Look at that. That's a good plank, ladies and gentlemen. So it really helps to strengthen your core to help with the back.
So I'll do a plank for 2 minutes, or longer, or shorter, depending how I feel that day.
Excellent.
I'll just do a lot of maybe crunches, and I just sort of try to just keep my lower back on the floor, hold it. I do some other ones where you just just certain exercises for your core.
Yeah, excellent. Do you do anything for the knee? Is there any stretches that you do for the knee to help maintain flexibility in the legs, or?
I'll just do stretches like this to try to get my
Hamstrings?
but or even for your pelvis, I guess. I'll do certain stretches like this in the mornings, and I'll do some weights, leg rises with weights for my knee, but I can go for days. I'm a forester, so I do a lot of walking.
Mm-hmm.
I can walk for days and not bother, and then just twist my leg a certain way funny, either in the winter on snowshoes or something catches it, and then it could bother me for a few seconds up to the rest of the day. So it's I don't take any pain unless it's really bothering me, which is not very often at all.
So now, do you find that certain days are better than others? Do you find that the weather ever affects your body, the way your knee feels, the way your back feels? I know some people have talked about humidity compared to the cold and dry heat versus...
I think it has to do with just keeping your core and stretching, and I try not to lift or do sudden jerks that'll affect it. That's what'll bother my knee the most, is I'll catch it on a twig, or my foot goes on uneven ground, and I'll feel it.
So just a quick conclusion, we're going to go over a little bit about what we learned from Neil. As a 62-year-old male, I think it's very impressive that he has such a good plank and is still really dedicated about staying physically active. Even if it's just a little bit of stretching or walking in the woods or going for a bike ride, it definitely makes a big difference. And just a little injury to your knee obviously can really change the way you work out and your fitness lifestyle. So each day taking care of your body, being aware of the higher impact activities compared to the lower impact activities can actually really increase your physical activity throughout your life. So as we've seen, it depends on what you do, and depends on how you take care of your body and how active you are. So I think that we want to thank Neil for letting us interview him today, and we appreciate his time. And I look forward to seeing everybody else's videos, and hopefully you will get a lot out of this video and we can go from there.